morning. So it is Monday and it is the first official day of my spring break. I mean, I had the weekend off also. But it's my first day of the week. There's my break. So I wanted to show you what I'm working on reading this week. First thing I am reading is Lore by Alexandra Bracken. I am buddy reading this with a few of my friends. I'm almost done with the first section that we're going to be discussing. I'm probably going to finish today that first section. I'm on page 88 right now. We're reading to 130 something, so I'll probably work on that today. And then I am also reading House of Leaves, which is a very chunky book. I waited specifically until it was my spring break because this book is not mixed media, but it's formatted in a very weird way. It is a horror novel. I've been told it's one of the scariest horror novels people have read. I'm really excited about it. But since it is written kind of strangely, I wanted to take a big chunk of time to really work on reading it. So today I've got a meeting, and then I also need to work on some essays because even though it's my spring break, I have 4 essays due this week. Luckily 3 of them are really short, 2 pages or under, but still things I need to work on. So I'm hopefully going to write one of the short ones today is kind of what I'm thinking. That's how I'm feeling right now. That's why this morning I read House of Leaves. I read the introductions, 10 pages-ish, and then I'm reading my meeting, and then I'm going to do the little system I figured out of writing a chunk of my essay, reading a chapter of my book, going back and forth. So I will probably be able to get through the first section of Lore today, which is nice. And then I have D&D tonight. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm going to go ahead and make a quick bullet journal spread to plan out my week and then do my meeting, and then I'll be done. And I will probably take a break and read for a while after and then get started again on working on some writing stuff. Good morning. It's Tuesday. So here's what happened yesterday. I didn't do my essay. I did get them outlined though. I got 2 of them outlined. The other one is kind of outlined already, but I ended up not I just didn't write the essays. Spring break, when people assign work for me over spring break, is rough because I just so don't want to do it. Because I'm it's my break. I don't want to do it yet, but I am gonna work on it today. I also didn't read any of Lore yesterday. I ended up taking a nap and it made me tired for a while. So today I'm sitting down with my coffee and I'm going to read a little bit more of House of Leaves, and then I'm gonna go inside. I'm going to start working on the essay. It's time for me to start working on the essay, and I think I'm going to do the system I've done before, which is work on an essay, work on a hunk of the essay, read a chapter, going back and forth. I'm going to try and write at least 1 essay today, but if I feel like I am on a roll, I will write my 2 short essays, which would be nice. And then I also today have the writer's Zoom this evening, and then I also ordered something from Michael's for curbside pickup, so I'm probably going to pick that up today. I got a planner because I've been bullet journaling for a while, but recently it has just felt so tedious, and it's a bummer because it's not supposed to be. I had started bullet journaling because I wanted an easy creative outlet, but I just now every time that I have to make a spread for the week, I don't want to do this. I thought it was fun for a while, but I'm I just am not in the mood, and I am getting close to the end of my bullet journal, so I'm going to be switching over to a planner, which I'm really excited about. Unfortunately, because of how the months are, that planner I don't think starts until July, so I am going to have to continue to do stuff just in my bullet journal until then. Most likely what's going to happen is I'm probably going to start putting a lot of things into Google Calendar and then printing that out every week, but bullet journaling and planning aside, I'm going to go ahead, sit in the sun and read 30 minutes of House of Leaves, which I am enjoying so far. It's weird. I feel like I can't really say what it's about yet. I know it's a horror, and I know it's very like mysterious. So I don't know if I can fully like explain what the deal is, but what I do know that's cool is it's like briefly what I understand is that it's this house that on the inside is bigger than it looks on the outside, and there's this really interesting mixed media element where there's like this manuscript this man wrote, and then there's another man who's like leaving notes in the margins. This book plays a lot around with like form and blank space and stuff like that. Again, it's a 700-page book, but I have a feeling it'll probably read more like around 400 pages. I'm not totally sure, but there literally are a lot of pages where it's like there is a word on it, you know? So yeah, I'm going to go and read. Hi y'all, so I am currently on page 19 of House of Leaves, but 19 feels kind of misleading to me because of the fact that like it's a very wide book, and also the introduction, which is a part of the story, doesn't count toward those page numbers. So I'm really like 30 pages in, I think. I'm really enjoying it so far. It's definitely, I think, going to take me a little while to read, which is why I'm glad I'm reading lore, which is like pretty easy to decipher just because this is a lot going on, and I think it's going to take me a little while to like really sink into it, just because there are pretty much like 3 stories going on at once within this, in like a mixed media type format, so there's a lot for me to be focusing on. Hi everyone, it is Wednesday, close to 1 p.m. I wanted to give an update both on what happened yesterday and on House of Leaves. Okay, so yesterday I was going to get a lot of work done, but I honestly was just kind of not having a great day. Like I just eventually started feeling not well, and so I decided to stop my work early and chat with some of my friends online. Today I got up early. I'm getting up a little bit earlier than I normally do. I'm working on instilling some like new habits in myself, one of them being waking up at like between 7 and 8. I normally get up at 8. I'm trying to get more to the like 7:15 range. But anyway, I got up, read for a little while, got some work done, and now I'm doing the thing where I like write a hunk of my essay, read a chapter, going back and forth. That being said, I need to talk about House of Leaves. Okay, so I am on page, this morning I am on page, where am I? 74. That being said, when I say what page I'm on, that is like where the main story is. This book has a lot to do with footnotes and has like multiple appendixes in it. So there are sometimes parts that will be like footnote. For more information on this, read like this part of appendix of the appendix, and like you'll read and it'll be like 30 pages of this part of the appendix. That's a new thing that started kind of coming up in the book. So for like, I need to keep better track of how many pages I'm reading, but like you jump around in the book a lot. Like you sometimes read things in other parts of the physical book. It is so good. I really enjoy reading horror. I always forget how much I like reading horror until I start reading it again. That being said, I don't regularly feel really scared by horror. Like I don't sit there with a feeling of unease throughout the whole thing. This book is so unsettling. It is so unsettling. It is so disturbing. What I think is really cool about it is that like it is really disturbing, but as of now is not gory at all. It is very, very psychological. There is nothing in it that's like, oh, that was gross or anything like that. Like I've read some horror where it's like, oh, that was gross and unsettling, and it freaked me out because there was like a line that was like gross or gory, but this really doesn't do that. Something else to say about this book that I think is interesting, and I really don't want to say a lot about like specifics of the plot, because I think that if this book sounds interesting to you, you really should go in not knowing anything. Like I think that is really important with this. But this book is just like it's disturbing. There's parts of it that feel how do I say this? the book, I think, knows it's smart. Like, I think the author of this book knew that what he was doing and how he was doing it is very smart, and there are parts where it feels excessive. That being said, I think it's excellent, and I think that the excessiveness that is used in the book is done so purposefully. It's really, really interesting. Like, there's a lot of like scientific exploration that goes into this book, and there are parts of it where I'm like, I feel like I'm reading a school textbook, but it always ends up getting like summed up and explained pretty well, and it always has to do with the story in a really interesting way. I think it is so smart. I am really excited. As of now, in terms of formatting, it's been pretty solid. Of like, the format is pretty normal. There's just a lot of footnotes. I know that around the 100-page mark is when the formatting starts getting weird, and there is things where it's like there's just a line on a page, or things are written backwards or whatever. I know that like the formatting is going to start getting a little bit more experimental here very soon. But yeah, I am really enjoying it. It's been a while since I've like just wanted to sit down and keep reading. Like, I feel like genuinely, if I wasn't doing anything today, like I could happily just sit here and read this for hours. Like, it is that good and that disturbing. Also, the voice is so incredible because we follow like, I don't want to say a lot. You kind of follow multiple stories within the one story, and the different voices are so clear. Like the voices of this book are so clear and so excellent, and I just feel like I so understand what's happening. It's really, really fantastic. If you are into horror and you have not read House of Leaves, check it out. I could see this, like, again, I'm not super far into it, but from what I've read so far, I could see this being like an all-time favorite of mine. It is, wow, really, really good. Hi y'all, so I have finished my essay, which is nice. I'm definitely going to edit it again. It's not due till the end of the week, so it's definitely going to be something I work on throughout the week, but it's all about 5:40 right now, so I'm going to take a break for probably around an hour and read. I'm really enjoying House of Leaves, like, a lot, like really, really enjoying it, so I'm going to read for a while on that, and then I'm probably going to break for dinner, and then I will hop back in and write my second essay. I have another essay to write that's only a page and a half. I'm just going to do it tonight. I'm just gonna get it done. Just do it tonight. But I'm going to read for like an hour first, and then I think that probably when I switch to writing my other essay, I'll keep reading, but I'm probably going to switch to lore tonight, just because I think that reading House of Leaves at night is going to scare me. That's what I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and read for like an hour now before it gets dark, and then stop. Hello. Okay, so I am like halfway through my second essay now. It's basically going to be like an intro paragraph and then 2 short body paragraphs and a conclusion, because it is just like a short little analysis essay. So I am going to go ahead and read a chapter of lore. I didn't get a ton of reading done when I said I was going to take my break, because there is a part in House of Leaves where you can like decipher a letter, and there's like a little like code thing that you have to do, and I did that for like half an hour instead, which was very fun and I think super worth it, but it did take up quite a bit of time. So I am now going to read a chapter of lore. I am currently on page 99 of lore. So, I'm gonna go ahead and read one chapter of that, and then, go write my other, body paragraph, and then I'll come read one more chapter. So I'll probably read 2 more chapters tonight, and then I think I'm gonna be done. And then in terms of the rest of the night, I want to knit for sure, and so it'll just depend on what I'm doing while knitting. I will either listen to my audiobook, which I also listened to, like, probably 15 minutes ago, what am I saying? I'm tired. I listened to like 15 minutes of Me by Elton John, which is the audiobook I'm listening to earlier. So I'll probably read about 2 more chapters of lore, and then, probably get ready for bed and knit for a while, and while I'm knitting, I'm either going to like watch a show, listen to more of my audiobook, or chat with some people online. But yeah, that is going to be my night. Good morning. So last night I finished Me by Elton John, which was very nice. I enjoyed the autobiography. I was knitting last night, so I listened to that and finished that out. Now I am going to read more of House of Leaves. I'm sitting outside. I'm going to read a couple chapters of House of Leaves. And then I just started a new audiobook. I just started How to Be an Anti-Racist by Ibram X. Kendi. So I got like 45 minutes into that this morning while I was getting ready. I think that I really enjoy listening to nonfiction on audiobook. I feel like I am able to like understand it better, honestly. Like I feel like I decipher it better. So I am going to be listening to that for a little while, which is nice. But for now, I'm going to sit down and read some more House of Leaves. In terms of other things that I have today, I have another essay that I need to write, and I would like to read a play for school that I need to write another essay on. So I'm hopefully going to write my essay pretty early. It's another only like page and a half one, so I'm gonna do that, and then I will go ahead and after that read the play, and then tonight I've got D&D, which should be fun. I'm also thinking I'm gonna film today if I can. I want to film a video to go up on Saturday, which will already be up by the time y'all see this. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling, so I'm going to go read House of Leaves. Hello. So it is about 10:30, and I just finished my essay, which is great. I only took one break. Normally I would take like 2 in a 3-paragraph essay, but I just took one break and just kind of finished up. I know it's gonna need edits, but at least the first draft is done. So now I am probably going to take a break for a little while and read a bit. And then I'm going to get started on probably filming next. Like I'll write my review and then film it, and then probably take another break, maybe around that point grab some lunch, and then come back and start reading. At some point I'll take a nap, because I always do. And yeah, so that's where I also read a chapter of lore. That was what I did during my break. It's pretty fun. I'm like reading it pretty slowly because I know it's gonna be a little while until my my group that's reading it with me is like going to catch up, because we're all gonna read it in a couple weeks. We're gonna discuss like this section, so I'm trying to read it slowly, but I'm so close to the end that I'm probably just gonna finish it today, like finish the first chunk of it that we're reading. So hi everyone. So I just woke up from a nap. I was not in a great mood. I'm just I haven't been in a great mood today. So I took a nap, and now I'm awake. D&D was canceled tonight, unfortunately, so I have some extra time today, which is cool. So I just woke up. I don't want to get back to work right now. It's about 2:45. So I'm going to knit another square of the blanket that I'm working on. I'm working on a gift for someone that just got really screwed up at one point, and so I'm having to fix it and kind of do it quickly because that person's birthday is like coming up. So I am working on it now. I'm gonna do one square, which will take me probably around 50 minutes, 45 minutes to an hour, and I'm going to listen to more of How to Be an Anti-Racist, and knit for a while, and then I'm gonna get up and read the play that I have to read for school, and then be done for the day. And I'm not sure I'm gonna do tonight now that game night is canceled. I'm probably going to play another game. I might also just like watch something and knit more. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Hi y'all. So I knitted for a while. I'm going to read the play I need to read for school. It's kind of long because it's a play, and I don't know if I'm gonna get through all of it today. I'm gonna read for 2 hours. I'm gonna do my play studying for 2 hours, and when it hits 7 o'clock, I'm gonna be done for the night because I have some time to like work on it. So I'm gonna do that, and then tonight I really do just want to knit a lot. I'm probably gonna talk to some of my friends online and just get a lot of knitting done because I have a lot of projects that I want to work on, so I want to like finish this one up. Good morning, everyone. So yesterday I read for a while my school book. I did not finish the whole play. I'm reading Faust for school. I'm about halfway through it, so I'm gonna have to finish the other half today. And then yesterday, all in all, between like Faust, Lore, and House of Leaves are about 75 pages. And then I listened to 24% of How to Be an Anti-Racist. So today I'm going to read a little bit more of House of Leaves. Hopefully reading somewhere around a couple chapters probably before I get started with my work. And then I'm not sure if I'm going to jump right into finishing up Faust or if I am going to do something else for a little while. It'll depend. I know I definitely would like to knit today as well. Last night I was able to get a good chunk of knitting done, which is good. But the person's birthday that I'm making it for is like coming up soon, so I'm trying to make it fast. But yeah, that's how I'm doing. Hi y'all, so I have now gone ahead and finished my schoolwork for today. So I finished the planning to read, took my quiz, and did an outline. So now I'm gonna read for like an hour, and then I'm gonna play some video games with one of my friends. I'm gonna read for an hour before that. So good morning, y'all. It's Saturday. It's about 8 a.m. so I am outside getting ready to read. I did not read very much yesterday. I read like a few pages of House of Leaves, but then I finished Faust, which was the play I'm reading for school. So I didn't get a ton of reading done yesterday, but that is okay. I definitely want to get a bit more reading done today. I have an essay to write today, which will be my last essay I need to write, and then I need to edit essays as well. And then what else do I need to do? I have D&D tonight too. I have my other campaign tonight, which will be fun. Because I do the same campaign on Mondays and Thursdays, and then a different campaign on Saturdays. So I have that campaign tonight. But yeah, I'm going to I need to write my thing today, and then besides that, I'm mainly going to just like read and knit. I need to knit a lot. I'm probably gonna listen to a good bit of my audiobook today so I can knit. Hi everyone, so I am done with my schoolwork. I've taken a nap. So I'm going to finish out the section of lore that I'm reading because I am very close to being done with it. That's my bird, sorry. I think I literally have like, 2 chapters left? Like short chapters? Yeah, so I'm gonna finish it out so I can meet with my book club about it. It's a little bit more than 10 pages, really not very much at all, but I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'm going to knit quite a bit. I'm really in a knitting mood, but I wanted to finish this out first. Okay, I just finished the first section of lore. I'm really, really enjoying it. I've heard kind of mixed things, but I'm like really, really enjoying it so far. I'm excited also to be able to discuss it with my friends who I am reading it with. So now I'm going to go ahead and get my knitting, pop my headphones in, listen to some more of How to Be an Anti-Racist, and knit for a while. I might, if I get tired of like just listening and knitting, I might go read a little bit more of House of Leaves today. I'm not sure. It'll kind of depend on how much knitting I get done. I'm like really trying to get a good bit of knitting done right now, today and tomorrow, because I'm getting my vaccine on Monday, which is exciting. But I also know that some people are like, my arms really hurt like after getting the vaccine. I'm not sure if that's like the reaction I'll have, but some people are having that reaction, and I don't want to be in like a ton of pain and not wanting to knit and needing to knit, so I'm trying to get it done now. Good morning, everyone. So we came across something interesting. We're up at the mountain that we normally come to, and we didn't know that there's actually in fact a like scenic ski lift that you can just ride on. And so we're gonna do that a few times, which is nice. We're just hanging out. Ooh, that's a little scary feeling. That was a little scary feeling. All right, cool.
It's like not high enough that we wouldn't survive.
Yeah, it might just be a little ugly. I mean, also, is this about time to tell you I have a bit of a fear of heights?
What?
Hello everyone, I apologize about the background noise of the fan. It is warm in here. So my partner and I just got back from the mountain. and also my bird who is flying around. I did not get any reading done. We just kind of hung out up there, and then I took a nap in the car and knitted for a little while. Hi. My bird just landed on my hand where I have my camera. She's being crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna sit in here with her for a little while and get some reading done. I definitely want to knit more tonight because I'm trying to ship off the blanket by tomorrow if I can. I don't know how realistic that is, but it's what I would like to do. So yeah, I'm gonna read for a little while. So I just read a nice chunk of House of Leaves. I don't know exactly how many pages, and like honestly counting pages of this book feels so weird because it's like it uses blank space a lot. Also, my mom is working on some furniture, which is why there's furniture behind me. Sorry, I was distracted by like, oh, folks just gonna see the furniture we have. Yeah, my mom is making some stuff with some furniture. Anyway, I'm going to listen to How to Be an Anti-Racist and go ahead and work some more on this blanket. I'm trying to finish it up tonight. I've got about 2 more rows to do. Hopefully they won't take a super long time. I'm going to listen to the book though. I will see you all later. Hi y'all. So I want to give a quick update about like what I read this week. I read a big hunk of House of Leaves. I don't know exactly how many pages just because the book has you like flip around through the book so much. And then I read the first like 130 something pages of lore for my book club. So I read that first chunk, which I really enjoyed, and then I listened to the first 66% of How to Be an Anti-Racist. I honestly hardly did any writing this week just because it was my spring break, so really the only writing I did was like stuff I had to do for school, and I just spent a lot of time like relaxing and also working on knitting, which was nice. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos from me, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I also have my Instagram and my Goodreads link below. I also run a weekly virtual write-in called the Writer Zoom. It meets every Tuesday, and that Instagram is linked below as well for more information. I hope you all have a wonderful day and a very good week, and I will see you all soon with another video. Bye!